Hello and welcome to everyone. We'll start offering our meeting today to the Blessed Virgin so that the Lord may talk to the heart of each one of us. And thank you, Mary, to open our hearts. Thank you very much. Your name, O Lord, is only love. Your will, O Lord, is only love. Your desires, O Lord, are only love. Together we are now listening to you, loving you, worshiping you. Your name, O Lord, is only love. Your will, O Lord, is only love. Your desires, O Lord, are only love. Hello to everyone. I received an email a few days ago, and the person was asking me, because the Feast of the Sacred Heart is next week, asking me if we were going to have a novena. And I said, well, I'll think about it and see what Jesus wants. And you know, we have this novena to the Divine Mercy, novena to the Holy Spirit. So I thought that what we could do for the next 9 days would be like a little novena, a novena of love. Every day we're going to look at the Gospel, and at the end take a little challenge, how to love a little bit more, and how to permit all the love of Jesus, all of his love that he has in his heart, to pass through our heart and to come in our world today. That's all right with you? It seems very good for me anyway. And today, in the reading of St. Matthew, Jesus says, "Do not think that I have come to abolish the law and prophets. I have not come to abolish, but to fulfill, to accomplish." This is fantastic. Jesus is very, very respectful of his Father's will and of the law. He's very respectful. But he comes to bring something new. You know what that new is, eh? That is love. It's like our ordinary day with all its chores. Washing the dishes, going to work, everything we do normally in a day. It can be a day like this. Great joys? No. Great sadness? No. Just like this. Not white, not black. It's just like gray. Or we can put lots of love in everything we do. Washing the floor, washing the dishes, cooking, going outside, answering the telephone, whatever we do, going to work, singing, whatever we do, put a little bit more of love to fulfill our daily tasks. That would be fantastic. And Jesus is not afraid to, he came, like he said, I didn't come to abolish, but to fulfill. So when we say, but he dared something new, when we see him with this woman accused of adultery, and the persons there say, in the law of Moses it's written this. What do you say about that? Jesus will go a little further on. He didn't throw out the law of Moses, but he just put love in the middle of all that. And he said, may the first one, you know all the story, the first one who is without sin can throw a stone. And he went to see the lady, he talked to her, he didn't judge her, he didn't, he just loved her and permitted her to start something new in her life. and to take a new pathway, a pathway that Jesus talked to her about. This is the new that Jesus wants us to live, the new of love. Our religion is not laws and obligations, things we have to do. But what is new is to put love into all that. It's like if the law has to go from our mind, our spirit, right down to our heart. That's where love starts. But it's also a decision that we make to love. But at the same time, this love has to go to the tip of your fingers, the tip of your toes. It has to be in the real life. Let's say tonight you're cooking a chocolate pudding as a dessert. Just a little box, you open it, you cook it, a little bit of milk, you stir it, and then you say, oh, I could put a little bit more of love in that. I'll put a little bit of coconut. Everybody's going to say, oh, coconut, we love it. If you know they don't love it, you put chocolate chips, whatever. But just a little extra that comes from the tip of your fingers and that shows all the love that you have in your heart. That is what the accomplishment. You had to do the chocolate pudding, let's put it that way. You had to cook the supper. But putting love makes the whole difference. And this is the accomplishment that Jesus is expecting from us. And in this time, with all the story of the COVID and all that, we are starting to come back very slowly to normal life. And there are things that we like and things we don't like. We go to see somebody, we still have to stay 2 meters from that person. You didn't see her in 2 months. We can have an attitude different. We could mumble, we could criticize, we could show that we're not in accordance with what is asked, or we can do a lot of silent offering, and we could put joy in that. I love you so much, if I'd get closer to you, I tell you my heart would be burning you. So we better stay at 2 meters. I just invented that. It must be the Holy Spirit. That's how Jesus wants us to live. Putting love in all we do. Let's go to the chapel. And maybe we don't have all that love. I don't have it. But in front of the Blessed Sacrament, we can ask it. And ask. We'll receive the quantity we need, but more if we're more empty inside. So let's go to the chapel.
Jésus, tu es ma paix. Jésus, tu es ma paix. Jésus, 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 tu es ma paix. Jesus, you are my peace. Jesus,